Hello everyone, welcome to Arka Astro Science, and today in this video I will be talking about the partial solar eclipse which is actually going on as of now, and I will try to put some insights and guidance with respect to this partial solar eclipse which is happening in the sign of Libra. And few hours back moon has already entered the Swati Nakshatra, so that means now it is in the first pada of Swati Nakshatra where this solar eclipse is actually happening. It is not a total solar eclipse, it is a partial solar eclipse, and it can be viewed in some parts of Europe, west of Asia and northeastern part of Africa. These are the parts where you can view this partial solar eclipse. In some parts of India also this solar eclipse can be visible in some partial magnitude, basically because it is not a total solar eclipse. So some parts of India also you can get to view it. Now let me talk about the time frame. All the time frame which I will be talking about now is with respect to Indian Standard Time. Okay, so you can just convert it according to the place where you are living. All the time frame are taken in Indian Standard Time. So the solar eclipse, the partial solar eclipse started around 2:28 p.m. in the afternoon, and it will end around 6:32 p.m. in the evening. In India, the eclipse started, or eclipse will start, because now it's 4:27 p.m. as of now, as I'm making this video, and just in a minute or so, 4:28 p.m. evening in India, that is the Indian Standard Time I'm talking about, the solar eclipse is just going to start in a minute or so, and it will end in India, I'm talking about 5:42 p.m. So that means if you talk about the actual starting and actual ending is actually it is starting around 2:28 p.m. and end at 6:32 p.m. and in India the impact will start around 4:28 p.m. and end around 5:42 p.m. Okay, so as I'm making this video, the eclipse is going on, and so now it's 4:28 p.m. and it has already the impact has already started in India. So in many parts of, in many cities in India, if you are you will be able to view it, you will be able to get the impact. Okay, now let us talk about the astrological significance and what are the guidance which you can look upon, and what we can get through this particular partial solar eclipse. Because you see, the sign of Libra, now it has got so many planets, like it is having Ketu, Sun, Moon, okay, then we have Venus. Now all these planets are also getting the aspect of Saturn. Okay, now you see that the sign of Libra is getting heavily crowded, and this particular moment, this solar eclipse, although it is a partial solar eclipse, it is happening. Normally whenever a this kind of eclipse energy comes around, it leaves its impact for many days, even for months. But now when you are talking about sun is our soul, that soul energy. This solar energy is going through now Dakshinayan. Now Dakshinayan is the southern ingress of sun. So that means until and unless sun enters the sign of Capricorn, that is when Makar Sankranti takes place, that is when Uttarayan starts, that will be the time when again slowly and slowly sun will regain its energy. So now when the solar eclipse is happening, and every one of us, this is not only for 1 or 2%, it will have a global impact for every one of us, and that is the reason it is required to go through some guidance. It is not about that oh, what will happen, no, just certain things if we follow, and that will be not only good for us but also good for the people in and around us, correct? So since sun relates to our soul, that means what we think, what we do, and what our intelligence works through. Okay, that is actually what we feel through this energy, this world, that is the soul. Okay, so that solar energy is going through that eclipse, and it will have some impact for next few months. So in the month of January, when sun actually enters the sign of Capricorn, the Uttarayan starts, the northern ingress of sun starts. That will be the time when you will slowly and slowly you will feel that yes, now the things are going a bit better, and you will feel that yes, now wheresoever the sign Libra falls in your horoscope, those significance will improve bit by bit. And wheresoever the sign Leo falls, because Sun rules over the sign of Leo, Libra and Leo, these are the two signs which will be primarily under the scanner during this particular time. And yes, since Moon is also there in the sign of Libra at this moment of time, you can say that the sign of Cancer, Leo and Libra, these are the three signs will be impacted because of this eclipse energy. So wheresoever they are situated in your particular horoscope, that will be bringing upon some kind of impact for next few months. You may feel that yes, the things which I want, or the things by which I want to make sure certain things to be happening, it's not happening. Okay, so I will say take the things a bit lightly. Okay, because eclipse normally it happens and it brings some kinds of impacts, but we can take those things a bit lightly, and we can follow the guidance, and that will give us much more better results in the upcoming days. Now, depending upon your horoscope, it will have different kinds of results, correct? Because suppose if you are having any planet in the sign of Libra, like suppose Libra is ruled by Venus, and someone happening any other planet, like suppose Venus rules Libra, and Venus is present in the sign of Libra in your horoscope, and now this eclipse is happening, so definitely it will impact the relationships. Definitely it will impact how you are bonding with other people. There can be some kind of miscommunications, there can be some kind of misjudgments. Okay, some unclear nature. It is just like that a reservoir containing water, and that water is disturbed. It is just like that, and you are unable to view the things which is beneath the surface. Okay, so this kind of things can be there. And so anytime if you want a consultation from me, check the links in the description section, and you can directly mail me through my email ID, and you can also get connected with me through my Facebook or Instagram accounts. And 2023 is just knocking the doors, and it is very near. So anytime if you want a yearly horoscope reading for your personalized birth chart from me, then you can also connect with me and get that yearly horoscope reading for yourself. Just mail me or text me in your through your Facebook or Instagram accounts. Okay, and if you are new to this channel, please press the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video you get notified instantly. So now I will be starting it with respect to all the 12 ascendant sign. And yes, since it is the eclipse, please check it from your moon sign also. I will mention it in the description section also. Please check it from your ascendant, please check it from your moon sign placement also. It is very essential, because eclipse it impacts our mind to great extent. Okay, so for the Aries ascendant or Aries moon sign, this particular eclipse is happening in your 7th house, and it is also getting the aspect of Saturn. Sun is your 5th lord, moon is your 4th lord, so that means it will impact your own mental peace, it will impact your that happiness level. There can be some kinds of mental irritation, some disturbances can be there within your mind, which you may feel that should I convey or not. Okay, this kind of irritations can be there. So I will say that if there are any chances that you may feel that certain things are not going on with respect to your relationships, with respect to your domestic happiness, you can just come to a proper negotiation. You can even try to have some better understanding and try to discuss with your partner, try to discuss with anyone at your family, because moon is your 4th lord. Another thing is that since Sun is getting debilitated and going through that eclipse, Sun is your 5th lord, this is the time, please do not go for anything related to speculative business or speculation as of now, because things can be like you feel that let me do it, but later on it may get a bit haywire. Okay, so don't go for any kind of speculation regarding this. And yes, suppose if you are thinking of going into a new relationship, then I will say hold on, take some time, don't hurry, and then only you will get a better understanding and better insight. Another thing is, take care regarding the health of your spouse. This is the time. Okay, health of the spouse or anything related to your business partnership. Okay. Suppose if you are thinking to have any kind of long distance travel or to some, for as of now, try to postpone it. Later on you can take. If suppose you are planning, then I will say this is not a good time. Okay. For the Taurus ascendant and Taurus moon sign, this particular eclipse is happening in your 6th house, and Sun is your 4th lord, Moon is your 3rd lord. Now this is a important thing, I will say, because Venus is your ascendant lord, and Venus will be present during this particular eclipse energy which is happening in your 6th house. So certain matters related to your home, certain matters related to your own happiness is going on through your mind, which is actually challenging you, which is actually forcing you that should I come upon, should I take the challenge, should I take the things and solve it. Okay, this kind of things may be coming on in your mind, but I will say take some time. Take some time. Now the things are this is not a great time to go through those kind of transformations, because you see eclipse transforms us. It is just like that, something is hidden, and slowly the something will come out of that that thing. Okay, so this is not a good time for going into any kind of disputes or any kind of argument. Suppose if you are at job, try to avoid any kinds of arguments or disputes with your co-worker, and just try to follow your rules and regulations and orders which are to be followed with respect to your superiors and authorities, and try to maintain a cordial relationship between you and your co-workers. This is the most important thing. Another thing is that Venus is the significator of 7th house, transiting through the 6th house. Okay, so this is also a time you need to also take care regarding your relationships with respect to health of your spouse, and at time you may feel that it is becoming very difficult for me to convey my words and things to my partner. At times you may feel like that, or you may feel that that you and your partner are getting a bit mentally far away. This kind of feelings can be there, but I will say that take some time. Slow steps can help you out, because Saturn will be aspecting it. Okay, small things which can bring happiness in your life, watch on those things that really counts, that really matters. So that's it for the Taurus ascendant and Taurus moon sign. For the Gemini ascendant and Gemini moon sign, I will say that this is happening in your 5th house, and Sun happens to be your 3rd lord, Moon happens to be your 2nd lord. It is happening in your 5th house, and that means this is very important, that at times you may feel that I am unable to convey my the things, my thoughts through my communication, or whatever I am thinking to communicate, that is not happening in a proper manner. So specifically with the people at your daily contacts, now that can be your neighborhood, your friends, or anyone with whom you meet in daily life, your siblings. Okay, regarding that also I will say that if you have younger siblings, brothers or sisters, please take care regarding their health. Please take care regarding anything which they need from you, because more you care about them, more you care about your friends, your neighborhood, and those things will really help you out during this particular moment, because your 3rd lord, Sun is your 3rd lord, getting debilitated over there, and it is also going through that eclipse energy in your 5th house. And 5th house is also basically our planning, our mentality, means what we think, what we actually plan to do. Okay, that is 5th house. So at times you may also feel that whatever I plan for long-term details, I'm not getting results out of it. So I will say that as of now, take things a bit lightly. Don't rush upon. Don't take it more harshly. Okay, do some small plannings and work on it. That will give you much more better results, because don't forget, 5th house also deals with your creative self-expression, and 3rd house is communication. Your 3rd lord is getting debilitated over there, so it will, because if you don't take care regarding those things, it will impact your creative self-expression. So don't allow that to happen. Okay, 5th house is also the house of romance. Third house is communication, and second house is basically family, wealth. Okay, so since moon, sun, all will be getting impacted in the fifth house, so don't take any major decisions with respect to family matters, financial matters, and go as of now try to avoid any kind of short travels. And suppose if you are going to get into any romantic relationship or something like that, hold on, take some time. Okay, although Mercury will be in the fourth house in the sign of Virgo as of now, because for the Gemini ascendant and Gemini moon sign, Mercury is the Lagna lord, so Mercury will be in the fourth house. That is a good thing, that is no doubt a good thing. Okay, so that is and since when this thing is going on, Mercury is not in the sign of Libra, that is, you can say that is the savior. Okay, so these are the things which you need to be taken care of. Okay, and I hope that this guidance will really help you out. For the Cancer ascendant people, this eclipse energy is going on in your fourth house in the sign of Libra, and sun happens to be your second lord and moon happens to be your ascendant lord. Since it is happening in the fourth house, so and sun is your second lord, so certain matters related to family, certain matters related to your financial management, budget planning, economy, money, basically your value system is actually disturbing you on certain matters. This eclipse energy will trigger those things. This eclipse energy will allow you to talk about it, or you may feel at times a bit irritated. So I will say this is not a good time to disturb your mental peace, to disturb your happiness. If certain things are there, I will say that why not you note it down, why not you write a diary, why not you just, or suppose if you have someone very near and dear to you, now that can be your parents, that can be anyone whom you feel that yes, talking with this person makes me very happy. Like someone will say that fourth house is mother or motherly figure, someone who you respect as your mother. Okay, so you can talk with your mother, you can talk with someone who is motherly figure to you, because you will get that emotional attachment, love and compassion. You will feel that yes, now I am free of that mental stress and burden. Okay, so this kind of things can happen, that will help you a lot. Another thing is that take care regarding the health of your mother, because fourth house where the eclipse is happening relates to the significance of mother, nourishment, care, love, security and all. Okay, or suppose anytime what happens, many times we feel that this person is someone who will understand me, you can talk with that person also, because certain matters related to your wealth, family, your value system will actually get triggered. You may feel that the things are not at its pace, the things are not at its correct place. Another thing is that since it is your ascendant lord will be getting impacted in the fourth house, so you may feel that everything is there but still I am not feeling that happiness, because during this particular eclipse energy, see, the Chandra bal means the strength of the moon will be a bit less, so it will impact your own health also. So take care regarding health, have a lot of water. Okay, try to have the food items which are easily digestible. Okay, because don't take a very rich and spicy food during this particular time, that will help you a lot. And since fourth house is also the house of moksha trikon, so practicing more spiritual activities will give you more spiritual happiness and it will be much more better for you. Okay, so that's it for the Cancer ascendant and Cancer moon sign people. For the Leo ascendant and Leo moon sign people, this particular eclipse is happening in your third house, and sun is your ascendant lord, moon is your 12th lord. So basically you yourself, means your personality will you will feel yourself that whatever efforts you are taking, where you are feeling that yes, now here I can put my efforts, here I can show my valor and get the work done in those particular things, all of a sudden when you start a new project or new endeavor, that can be any kind of your hobbies also, you may feel a bit misguided, or where you may feel that I am not getting that positive energy out of it. You may get at times a bit irritated. Okay, so that can actually make you a bit wonder about, like, why I'm saying wanderings, because moon is your 12th lord transiting through the third house. So at times you may feel that, let me do that, let me do that. So this kind of mental confusions can be there at times, since this eclipse, because of this eclipse energy. So I will say that this is a time where you can plan certain things, and when sun gets that energy. Now when I talk about sun gets that energy, that means when sun enters the sign of Capricorn in the month of January, when sun enters the sign of Capricorn, it will regain its energy. You will feel that, yes, as a Leo moon sign and Leo ascendant people, you will feel, yes, this is the time when I'm getting back my energy, I am getting back my focus, concentration, and now I will be able to put my valor and courage in certain things which I actually want to do. You will be able to put forward your projects in a correct way, in a correct manner. So till then, take it a bit lightly, don't overdo anything, because more you try to overdo, and suppose by in any chance you are not able to fulfill it, it may make you a bit more discouraged. So I will say that making short plannings will be much more better. Now you will see someone will say that, Saturn is aspecting the third house, so it will be restricting it. In this particular case, this Saturn's aspect, now this is completely my opinion, this aspect of Saturn over here will be a blessing in disguise. Why I say? Because Saturn is transiting for the Leo ascendant people in the 6th house, and Saturn is direct. Since Saturn is direct, it will allow you to do the hard work. It will allow you to work on small projects in a continuous manner, in a better manner. So what will happen? More you work on small things and get success, more it will encourage you. Okay, so work on those things. And one more thing, since it is happening in your third house, so try to avoid any kind of short travels, try to avoid any kind of miscommunications or arguments with any people living in and around you in your daily contact. It can be with your siblings, friends, any people in your society, that can be your neighborhoods. Okay, try to avoid those things, and work on small projects, small things. Don't overdo anything, and don't take any big projects as of now. Don't start something new. Okay, so that's it for the Leo ascendant and Leo moon sign people. For the Virgo ascendant and Virgo moon sign people, this is happening in your basically second house, in the sign of Libra, and Sun is your 12th lord, moon is your 11th lord. And here I will say that this particular eclipse energy will directly impact your mindset towards your value system, towards your family matters, family members, your wealth, finance, your speech. So these are the things will be impacted, and you will feel it. You will feel that certain things are not going according to the plan with respect to your wealth management, with respect to your materialistic desires. Okay, you may feel that, yes, I'm trying my best, but I'm not getting the results at its best. Another thing is that Sun is the 12th lord for the Virgo ascendant people, getting debilitated and under the eclipse energy in the second house. So here there will be an interface where you will feel that, should I approach the spiritual side of life, or should I approach the materialistic desires of my life in order to fulfill certain things in my life? Okay, so these are the two things where you may find yourself in dilemma, where you may feel that more I go through spiritual way of life, I'm losing the track, or you will feel that, should I work upon more on my wealth management and all those things, and that time you will feel that I'm moving out of focus. Okay, so this kind of things can be there. So I will say here that any matter related to your wealth management, family matters, try to have a balance. Like I will say, since second house is the family, so anytime you go through any kind of problems or something like that, you can take advice from your elders of your family. Means in the family also you will feel that there are few people whom you feel more near and dear about. Okay, so approach them, they can help you out, they can give you some piece of advice, and regarding your family matters, regarding your value system. Because why value system, I'm saying that because certain things you may feel that what have I got following all those things, following all these traditions, you may feel this kind of things can be there. Okay, but taking help from your family elders can really help you out, because certain matters related to your wealth and finance can make you a bit irritated, can make you feel that I'm not getting the results which actually I feel about. Okay, so this kind of things can be there. So take care regarding that. Don't do expenditures a lot. Try to spend the money cautiously and judiciously, and work on certain things, because it is the house of speech. Try to make sure that whatever you speak and whatever you converse with the other people, it should be with proper wisdom and judicious words. Okay, because it is happening in the second house of speech. So that's the thing for the Virgo ascendant and Virgo moon sign. For the Libra ascendant and Libra moon sign, this is happening in your first house itself, and Sun is your 11th lord, moon is your 10th lord. So this is a very important thing which is happening for the Libra people. Why? Because it will directly impact your personality, it will directly impact your mind. It is not going to impact just like for other people, it will impact one sector of their life. For you, it is happening on your own personality, on your first house. So that means certain things related to your health, certain things related to your personality, how you look upon, how other people's look at you, all those things will matter. So I will say this is the time when you need to be more careful, more judicious and more wise, and that will give you much more better results. Taking care of your health, having proper discipline, punctuality. Why I say punctuality? Because here Sun is the concerned planet. So more you are punctual, more you are going to get good results, because Saturn is the planet of discipline, which is also looking into your first house. Although Saturn is the Yoga Karaka planet for the Libra ascendant, but it is aspecting. So here discipline and punctuality, proper regularity is very essential. Okay, so these are the important things. Another thing is that Sun is your 11th lord, getting debilitated and under the eclipse energy in your first house. Some restlessness can be there with respect to how you are connecting with your social networks, with respect to your social communication. At times you may feel that you want to convey many things with many people, but you are unable to do that. Something or other will come in front of you. Okay, so this kind of restlessness can be there. Moon happens to be your 10th lord, which is also in the sign of Libra along with Sun, and Moon is weak as of now, because of this weak eclipse energy, when Sun and Moon and Ketu all will be in your first house. So certain matters related to your work, career and profession has to be taken care of. Just follow the proper righteousness at your work, follow the orders and regulations as conveyed to you by your authorities and superiors. Try to avoid any kind of arguments or misunderstanding with your superior during this particular time. So in that way, this particular energy of eclipse will be well maintained by you. Okay, so this is the piece of guidance for every Libra moon sign and Libra ascendant people. I hope it will help you out. For the Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people, this particular eclipse energy is happening in your 12th house, and Sun and Moon happens to be your 10th and 9th lord respectively. So basically it will impact your spiritual mindset. This is a time period where you may feel small things, small matters at times can make you a bit irritated. Okay, so I will say that this is a time when you can practice some spiritual activities. Okay, and 12th house, basically is 4th house away from the 9th house. So that means it is basically the ashram, it is basically the place where your guru lives, and 9th lord is the guru. So this is a time when you can take advice from your guru, you can take advice from your teachers, you can take advice from your preceptors regarding any kind of real life issues which you are going through. Okay, at times you may feel that my work related issues are coming a lot, because suppose if you are working in a multinational company, or suppose you are working in some far away place, so there you may feel some kind of some issues or some confusion or dilemma at your work, because sun happens to be your 10th lord getting debilitated in the 12th house. Okay, so these are the matters which may come up in front of you, but what you can do, you can take advice from your guru, you can take advice from your elders, that will, or your father, that can really give you better results with respect to this. And since your 10th and 9th lord will be transiting in your 12th house during this eclipse energy, take care regarding the health of your father also. Okay, so that's it for the Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign people. For the Sagittarius ascendant people, this eclipse energy is happening in your 11th house, and sun happens to be your 9th lord, moon happens to be your 8th lord. So during this particular time you may feel that your belief system, your spiritual knowledge, okay, and your that divine knowledge, means whatever belief system you have, that is getting challenged whenever you are communicating with other people. When you are in a network circle, you feel that I try to put my dharma, I try to put my righteousness, but I'm not getting the best out of it. At times you may feel like that. So this is a time when you can take advice from your elders. Okay, 11th house is also the house of elder sibling. Okay, your friends. So this, during this particular time you can take help or guidance from your elder sibling or from your guru. Okay, another thing is that since it is your 11th house under the scanner, so at times you may also feel that you are not able to connect with your network circle in a better manner, or your social communications in a better manner. 9th lord sun will be getting debilitated under the eclipse energy in your 11th house. So I will say that suppose if you are planning some kind of long distance tour and travels with your friends and all, then I will try to say that this is not a great time for that, those kind of tours and travels. Okay, hold on, take some time, and later on you can plan it. Okay, that is the important part. Another thing is that suppose if you are thinking of any kind of fulfillment of desires, or anything which you feel that I will have this kind of income, or I will work on this and I will gain it. Okay, so on those matters you may find some kind of obstacles coming in front of you. Okay, you will feel that I am working, but one by one something is coming up. So that means maybe some more hard work is essential during this particular time, because it is also getting aspected by Saturn. So more you work on your hard work, for the time being just forget about the karma fall, just forget about the fruits of your karma, just focus on your karma, and bit by bit with time you will find that things will be much more better on your favor. And moon is your 8th lord, getting into this particular conjunction, and where this solar eclipse is happening in the 11th house. So yes, more you go into spirituality, spiritual activities, more it will help you out, more it will give you that mental happiness and mental peace. Okay, so that's it for the Sagittarius moon sign and ascendant people. For the Capricorn ascendant and moon sign people, this particular eclipse is happening in your 10th house, and sun and moon happens to be your 8th and 7th lord respectively. So this is a time when you will find that your relationships, certain matter to a relationship, or certain matter to regarding your joint assets will come up, and that will impact your job, career, or profession. Means certain things which will make you feel a bit restless, or in a dilemma, or in a confusion, where you won't be able to focus more on your career and profession. Okay, certain matters related to your spouse, or wealth and finance related to spouse. Okay, so I will say this is the time when you need to take care regarding the health of your spouse. Okay, more you take care regarding his or her health, take care regarding your business partnerships, that will give you much more better results in the upcoming days. And since it is happening in your 10th house, so any matter related to your career, your profession, your job, just follow it follow it with proper punctuality and discipline, with regulations and rules. Don't go with any kind of misunderstanding, arguments or disputes, or difference of opinion with your boss or superiors. Just follow it, try to follow it, because it is just a matter of time. If this kind of dilemma or confusion overpowers you, then it will impact your career and job. Okay, so just follow it with proper punctuality and discipline. You will see that yes, things will be much more better in the upcoming days. Okay, so and take care regarding the health of your spouse, that will give you much more better results. So that's it for the Capricorn ascendant and moon sign. For the Aquarius ascendant and moon sign, this particular eclipse energy is happening in your 9th house, and sun and moon happens to be your 7th and 6th lord respectively. 9th house is the house of dharma, righteousness, your belief system, your spiritual higher knowledge, your the divinity, fortune, prosperity. So at times you may feel that whatever work I do, whatever things I plan, I'm not getting the benefits of luck and fortune. Initially you may feel, but don't worry, Saturn is aspecting it. It means certain things Saturn is asking you to work upon more. More you work upon it, more you get the divine blessing, more you feel that yes, the divine light is following you. Initially you may feel that things are not as of your in your favor, but slowly as the time goes by, things will be much more better. And since sun is your 7th lord, moon is your 6th lord, so I will say that take care regarding the health of your spouse, take care regarding all the righteousness and dharma with respect to your married life. Means suppose if you are in a relationship or if you are in a marriage, then marriage itself is a dharma. Basically marriage itself is a dharma, and you have to follow all the righteousness rules and regulations with respect to that dharma. More you follow that, more you get better results. Initially you may feel that whatever I am doing, I am not getting a results for it. Don't worry about the results, just do your karma, just follow your dharma. Okay, and then you find good results, because moon happens to be your 6th lord. So it also means that certain misunderstandings may come, certain things, some communication gap may come all of a sudden because of this solar eclipse happening in your 9th house, because all of this planet will aspect the 3rd house of communication. It is also recommendable that don't go for any kind of long distance travels as of now, and try to avoid any kind of starting of new projects, new hobbies or new endeavors. As of now, try to postpone it. Later on you can think of. Okay, so these are the things we needs to be followed. And spiritual activities, follow the teachings of your guru, follow the teachings of your father, that will give you much more better results. For the Pisces moon sign and Pisces ascendant, this is happening in your 8th house, where this solar eclipse and this energy is happening in your 8th house, and sun happens to be your 6th lord, moon happens to be your 5th lord. Now for the Pisces ascendant people, I will say that although the eclipse energy is happening, but this energy will bring some good results also for the Pisces ascendant people, because initially although you may feel some kind of restlessness, because since it is the 8th house matter, so it will directly impact your psyche, it will directly impact your subconscious mind. But since it is going through some strong Viparit Raj Yoga, it is going through a strong Viparit Raj Yoga, so with time this will also give you some sudden success, like something or the other which you feel that that was a hurdle, that was an obstacle in my life, or that thing was stopping me in going ahead. So at times with upcoming days you will feel that yes, those obstacles are getting removed. Okay, so this is the benefit of this particular this grand conjunction and this eclipse energy which is happening in your 8th house. On the other hand, since the 8th house is getting afflicted, it will directly impact your that mental peace, because at times it will be making your emotions go up and down. Okay, so it will impact your subconscious mind. At times you may feel like that that certain things are not under my control, because 8th house has got that sudden energies. Okay, so we cannot change it, but yes, definitely we can take it in our own favor. You can follow some spiritual way of living, you can follow some sadhana, meditation, yoga, or you can join some spiritual centers where spiritual activities is followed on with proper discipline and punctuality. Okay, this is also a time when you, particularly when you need to take care regarding your health. Okay, have proper sleep schedule, have proper eating schedule, have proper specifically when you wake up in the morning, try to offer your prayers to sun god. Okay, this will really help you out. Okay, for the Pisces ascendant people, Pisces moon sign. So these are the things which needs to be taken care of. Another thing is that since it is happening in the 8th house, certain matters related to your marriage or relationships, okay, has to be taken care of very carefully. Don't rush into it. Specifically any matter related to your joint assets has to be taken care of. Okay, so those things you need to be a bit more cautious. Okay, so this is the piece of guidance which I will be giving for the Pisces ascendant, Pisces moon sign people. I hope you all have liked this video. If you have liked this video, please share to your near and dear ones, and if you are new to this channel, subscribe to the channel, press onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video you get notified instantly. Another thing is that anytime if you want a consultation from me, check the links in the description section. You can directly mail me through my mail ID or get connected with me with my Facebook or Instagram accounts. And 2023 is very near, so if you want a yearly horoscope reading for your birth chart, then you can also connect me or mail me through my email ID and get it done for your own horoscope. Okay, so that's it for now. Next time when I will be coming back with some another interesting video. Till then, I'm signing off for today. Thanking you. Bye bye.